What's going on, guys? Fido here, and I'm gonna be telling you guys a story. Alright, so the story topic, as you read from the title, says my eye burn. So this story is happening at school, and it actually happened yesterday. Oh, but fuck. It happened yesterday. So um, yesterday at 8th period, right? I was in school and shit, and my nigga, he had to leave to go to a award ceremony. So and plus so he had to go to a award ceremony, and yeah. So when he left, his girlfriend, you know, she always do some shit when that nigga not here, bro. That she always fucking touch me, bro. I ain't about to say that bitch, bro. So you know that bitch be hurting me, bro. So she walk over to me, and that's when she start touching me. I'm like, hey, yo, bitch, I mean, not the gay way, but you know, fucking hit, bro. And then that's when that bitch wanna end up fucking touching me, nigga. And then that's when all of a sudden her finger reached the back of my eye, nigga, and she scratched that shit, bro. So when she scratched that shit was in pain. Oh yeah, don't worry about this fucking gameplay, bro. I was literally trying to hit a trick shot. But I was in pain, and I ain't want people to know that. And she kept on apologizing because she knew that shit hurt because she said she felt my eyeball and she felt her finger in that shit, bro. So that shit had to hurt. So it started hurting like to the point where if I opened up my eye, it would like burn rapidly, and like if any light touch it, it will just fucking burn. So I end up going to the nurse, and she ain't do shit. All she did was just call my mother and just say, that your son, like what all nurse do. So I had to go. I walked home, but I didn't walk home by myself. I walked home with my best friend. He came back from the award ceremony. He asked me what happened. I told him what happened. Told him that his girl was doing some freaky shit, and that's when I told that nigga to come slap that bitch. But you know, he ain't gonna do that shit. So he ended up walking me home because that shit was hurting so much. That nigga had to cross me through the street. Thank you to my nigga. Thank you, my nigga. You know, you watching this shit? No homo, bro. So that happened. So I ended up walking home like the rest of the way because he wanted to go home. So I just walked home, and I just went like inside of my house, and that's when my mom just looked at me, and that's when she just automatically said, get in the car, bro. We going to the eye doctor, because she knew that shit was hurting, bro. I was crying, bro. I mean, not crying, but it was hella juicy, bro. Because I ain't make no noise besides, you know, punching my bed because that shit was in so much pain. So we ended up going to the eye doctor. The eye doctor says there's like a big ass cut and there might be like a bleed, and it started bleeding like mid-time when I was getting checked out. So it started bleeding a little bit, but I didn't really get used to. I got used to it. So he poured some yellow cert in my eye, and then that's when it got my eye hella heavy, making it look like I was slow. And then that's when he had put an eye patch on my eye, and now I have to stay home from school like today, and now I feel fucking better. So yeah, hope you guys like the story. I'm gonna be doing more of these, so like, subscribe, peace, and yeah.